Oh, some distortion, everybody. Well, that's not. There we go. Hey, how you doing, Ballmung? Oh, damn, that's what I was trying to do. Yeah, I don't really want to get off onto that kind of right now. But yeah, I'm going to have the brain. But see, I'm in a real artsy, fartsy endeavor here, and it's called rock or jazzy guitar. And so we have a lot of disagreeers. Can you hear me okay? Everyone out there, can you hear the guitar? Yeah, you see, that's my favorite thing to do over at 251s. Just you know, we have E flat major, E flat minor 7, A flat 7. So I like to play. So that's where it's a 2-5-1 in the key of D flat major. So you go up from D flat and you go up a major third and you play minor pentatonic. And you play all your blues licks. What's the last video game I played? Oh my God. I mean, I played through the New York Times. Hey, Broke Blues. You're really getting the Steve Morse down. I like to play through the New York Times word games. I really like the spelling bee. It's so good for your brain. And there's like no way to cheat. I mean, you can try and use a word descrambler, unscrambler, but for some reason it can't get the bigger. Well, I guess maybe it could. But I don't know how to get it to do that. I think you just have to add more letters. Yeah. Hey, Guitar Freak. Hey, yeah, you guys check out that guy. Did anyone go to Sore Hands? Here's I ordered some T-shirts. Trying to support his. It's really, you learn a lot. He goes over classical guitar videos and it'll show you different classical guitar, and that's where the guys who can really play. I mean, they've really taken it seriously for like 200 years, and there's a tradition there of like excellence, and it behooves us to take a look at what those guys are doing and try and capture a modicum. So it's called Sore Hands, S-O-R, like the great classical guitarist, what's Antonio or whatever, Sore? I don't know. But yeah, it's on YouTube. It's a great channel. Sore Hands. Yeah, video game music does it for you. I recorded actually Rygar, a piece from Rygar on one of my albums. I liked it so much. Yeah, there's so many great, there's just infinite, almost infinite classical. I mean, because you get into like classical, I want to learn this classical trumpet piece called The Variations on the Carnival of Venice by Arben. And then I want to learn, there's a million trillion piano pieces, What can you say about Matteo Mancuso? He's pretty good. Pretty good. Kind of pokey. But lots of people are pokey compared to me, and just to being honest. But speed isn't everything, but it adds a lot of excitement, you got to admit. Yeah, so I was got some pretty good super chats last week. Jaundice, guy named Jaundice, wanted me to learn Non-brewed Condiment and Devil Take the Hindmost, some Alan Halsworth solo stuff. I mean, I can. I started to work it out, and I really feel bad about. I'm talking about Non-brewed Condiment because it was originally written for fifths guitar, and it's so much easier if you tune your guitar in fifths, and you can just like burn it across the fretboard. But I mean, fourths, it's. Well, here's how I put it. I mean, yeah, I mean, I don't have anywhere near down, but this is like probably what I'm gonna. Then he goes. Use one of your guitars and tune it in fifths. Yeah, I could, but it's a lot of. It's kind of tricky. It's and most of my guitars have a Floyd Rose, and it wreaks havoc, and it's really tough to do because it's such a wide range, and the guitar is really not meant for that. It's just you'll snap a string. I've tried because I tried to tune in fifths. I thought it was made more sense to tune in alternating fourths and fifths, so that way you could just play scales straight. Well, I mean, no, that's fourths, I guess. Yeah, no, you can play 4-note per string straight across the fretboard if you do fourths and fifths. Because right now, if you play 4 notes per string, yeah, so you repeat that note. But if you tune in fourths and fifths, you can just go straight across. It would sound something like this. Someone asked me for a really long legato run, and I was thinking about this. I might have to try those. I heard that who was I think Dweezil was saying that Frank Zappa used to use sevens uh, in the Beato interview. And that Max Ostro kid is pretty good. Just time will tell if they get their own sound. They sound, I mean, he sounds good already, but it's really cool when you have like, you just have your instantly recognizable, your own signature sound. And they'll probably stumble across one if they stay with it. Yeah, it's really tough. See, yes, I already kind of do. That's kind of like one of my signature things. What's his name? Roland Dyens, I think is. I think that's how I think that's his name. He's like my favorite. I think he's a composer and classical guitarist. He's amazing. He does things you wouldn't. It's just unreal. And they're all original. They're like original compositions. So yeah, check him out. Roland Dyens. Apart for a lot of distortion, how would you describe your guitar tone? I would say I have a compressed sound, a lot compression with a lot of distortion, but with a lot of high end rolled off. I like to keep the high end, like the shrill, real a lot of treble. I roll that off. Thank you, sir. And there's also non-brewed. There's also the double take the hindmost transcription. And Steve Vai did this great one for a guitar player in February '85. This one, he's doing that chord where you're really stretching there. And if you rework the notes, you don't have to stretch at all. Think about it. Like this, like look at that. I moved up 5 frets. And I stayed in the same, I just moved over a string. I love that lick. So you get to, yeah, you can. Fourths always sound cool. And look, fourths just fit right under your fingers. Like, look at it. Yeah, I see I was missing the top. See, look at that. Yeah, you can get going pretty fast. I mean, when you get your pick sweeping together with like hybrid picking, it's you can outrun your ears. You can really, you'll go so fast you really can't tell what's happening almost. It's really uncanny. Oh, but yeah, devil take the hindmost. Okay, so what is he doing here? Yeah, this is a hyper accurate transcription by Steve Vai of Devil Take the Hindmost. Yeah, this is that's the best part right there. Yeah, just do that slowly. Try and do all hammers. That's what sounds the best, just all hammers. Do you remember what the crazy outside sounding like you played at the end of Which Side Are You On? Which side are you on? Oh, God. No, I don't. I could probably tell you if I heard it, but I haven't. Is it on iTunes? Because I could. Because I remember I remember a lot of what we did, but that was getting on almost 20 something years ago. Remember one lick I did was. Well, see, that's C major 6, F major 6, G major 6. Okay. Yeah, so I played, you guys heard me. I tried my best to play non-brewed condiment. Let me try non-brewed condiment one more time. Let's try it slow. It's the first part is triplets, but you're doing groups of 4. Oh, I think that Michelangelo dude is oh man. He's a nice enough guy, man. He's really, you know, you can tell he's a really nice man. But man, some of that stuff is so fucking cringe. Keys to the Lamborghini. You're like, where's my wig? Hey, wig? Yep. Fuck off. Yeah, I mean, that's just, I think he can't, he's afraid, well, I mean, he can't really change his persona now. He's too late in the, can't teach an old dog new tricks, but I mean, he can pick. Man, if Steve Morse isn't enough of a warning to everyone about the dangers of alternate picking, I mean, it's great for man, but extended, long term, I don't. Just think of that. Like, what if you're like, oh, I've almost achieved the speed I'm after. I'm almost there. Oh, my elbow was shot. Ah, shit. I need an elbow transplant. Wouldn't that be terrible? Yeah, that Dweezil Zappa lesson was really cool. Yeah, and I can improve my technique by all means. I mean, I'm not saying I'm the perfection, but those classical guys, they like, man, you barely move. They just barely move their fingers and they're just zooming all over the place. And Michelangelo Badio does that too. Michelangelo was doing that. He's like economy of motion in your picking hand and in your fingers, you know? Like one thing you can do is bar, like for 3-note per string C major scale, like starting here. Just bar, go 2 strings at a time and bar. I gotta take it slower because you can get real fast if you're not careful. No, I use the compression on the right there. This guy here, this red thing right here. Right here. It's so hard to do. It's so hard to point to things. right here. This is the V amp, the Behringer V amp, and I just use the online onboard compression on that. Speed don't sound good on playback. Yeah, it depends if you hit it right, if you're clean. Josh Meter nailed this one. Yeah, I hate I hate knowing that there's like a perfect way to play it. You know, there's this other way, this with tuning in fifths, and I'm just here like just struggling in fourths. God, I hate that. It's like goes against everything I try and accomplish on the guitar. I mean, like economical. But anyway, we tried the Sonatine by Alkin. Let's see if we can, how far we can get through it. Did that Russian guitar be able to get back to you? No, I haven't heard from him. Nikita Boyarsky guitars. Man, if you don't want to build my guitar, that's fine. But just return my deposit. It's I didn't realize. I thought I was under the impression that he would work with, this is a pretty significant outlay of money, but, and he would like do some designs, and we were all, I swore we were almost there. We almost had something where we could go forward, but he ghosted me, so I haven't heard him. What type of guitar? He was going to build me a 7-string short scale. I mean, I don't need to repeat the notes, I just wanted more notes, but just like I really want like an electric lute. I want this thing called an arch guitar. It's like a 10-string or something, and it's just like this big, and it has 1 octave, and or maybe like 1.5 octaves, like 15 or 12, 14 frets, like 15 frets, and that's because it's like, why double an octave? You're making so your strings you can't tune them, they're too long, so. Yeah, it's just I want kind of more of a lute, kind of like an electric kind of lute, but it's cool. It's called an arch guitar. Look, I couldn't believe when I saw it. I was like, God, that's what I want. I want an electric arch guitar. Yeah, Nikita Boyarsky. I think it's with a Y on the end. His instruments look amazing. I was really excited, but I sent an email at the website of his. I sent it at the email the address that he was emailing me at. Just countless. I just haven't heard anything. I'm like, where are we? What are we doing? What's going on, dude? Yeah, I think it was going to have like 7 strings, short scale, like 3/4 scale, like a 22-inch scale length instead of 25.5. So I mean, not unlike this right here. I can't see that. Yeah, this one right here. That's a Conklin short scale 7-string. But I wanted like 27 frets, 28 frets, as many frets as you give me, so I can play more Paganini and more piano stuff. There you are, Jaundice. Oh, another one asked about Matteo Mancuso. Man. He's all right. Not really my cup of tea, but he's does some pretty cool things. Kind of a slow poke for my book. Yeah, so we were going over this Alkin thing. So, how you doing, Jaundice? Hope you're not suffering from jaundice. It's going to take a while for me to get non-brewed condiment down. And we were going over some of Devil Take the Hindmost. I found my Steve Vai transcription. And, yeah, oh, here, yeah, that's it. But, yeah, I wanted to play... This is the first page of my advanced Swibert picking book, where we go over Vinnie Moore. Wait, what did you say? Working Nights 84. Shred Lord. Do you think flat radius by default helps technical playing, or is it purely your own preference? Thinking of Ingve with a 70s Strat with 7.5 to 7.25 boards, for example. What did you start on? Flat. The most famous flat radius. Wait, you're talking about flat radius? That's the Sean Lane's Vigiers. Those are all flat radius, and they really help. I wish Ibanez would take on a lot of Sean Lane suggestions. Everything except his where he puts the the jack at the back. That's Sean's only dud of an idea. All his others were great, like the 0 fret. I wish all guitars had a 0 fret. 0 fret. Flat radius, the pickups, even his choice of pickups is uncannily good. Oh, that is tough. Yeah, this is purely stock Ibanez 76320, I think, is the model number. RG. It's 7-string. One of my students got one of these in orange. It was really cool. It was neon orange. Yeah, no problem, man. Yeah. Thank you. We were trying. Yeah, 752. There you go. You know, and we're talking about doubling up on the every breath you take. And it helps to start with like a pluck note. Oh, now I can't do it. And you can try this, try to go down, up. Trying to do Babe O'Reilly, the keyboard part is such a challenge. What's the next pattern there? God, I wish Sean would have played more arpeggios. He probably would have loved that one. That's a minor, but with a sharp 4. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I figure, hey man, if you don't, I mean, I think they genuinely would be interested in learning how to, coordinate fingers with pick and sweeping all together. I mean, why not? Shameless plug. I don't care. Did it work? Did you wait? Did you know about me before that, Robert Robinson? Yeah, Troy Grady and I talked about doing another one. Oh. We haven't played. This is, by the way, this is my book that teaches a lot of this stuff. See, Swibard picking. A fan was nice enough to make this graphic for me. That was playing my trusty Desert Sun Yellow. So yeah, check this out. This is available at swibard-nation.com. And so there's a lot of good stuff in here. And you start with the basics of sweeping and hybrid picking, and you learn how to do some of these things. And then if you get good enough and you get it under your belt, you can move on to the advanced Swibard book, and that's what this is. 100 of my taken from all different classical composers, some from me, some of my own experiments, some from Schultz Evler from the Beautiful Blue Danube transcription. That's the one that I was trying to play that goes like, this is the very beginning of the right hand of the piano goes. Then he goes, I can't do it. I can't do the third one, but I can do the first two. The first two go like. Then he goes to. I need to rework that because I think I could do it. I got the first two down. There's Steve Vai. The thing is, hey Jim, I moved everything to a Swybrid. So if there's something from Steve Vai, yeah, but it's Steve Vai in Swybrid form. It's if it's Don Mach or whoever or Alkan or Gimple, the Murmuring Brook, it's all in Swybrid. Oh, Comme le Vent by A2 number 1 by Alkan. Let's see. Now this one's really tough, but it'd probably be easier to do. But for Swybrid purposes, it kind of looks cooler to go. So you're on 17, 19 on the G, right? So that's the idea. That's what you're trying to do. But if you move this last note, if you move the move this note to the D string, if you move this to here, and then there's so that's lick number 5 is the comme le vent, like the wind. It'd probably be easier just to play it like that, right? Oh my God, you're still gonna ask about Matteo Mancuso. Jesus Christ, what do you want him to say? Hey, he's great. It's fucking awesome. Okay. Matteo Mancuso. Go listen to him. Why are you listening to me? Yeah, just talk about anyone else. Just anyone else but this. Yeah, here's a melodic minor. We all agree, he's fantastic. He's good, he's great, he's amazing. Serrana Variations. I think Frank Zappa's great. But the thing about learning something like Black Page number 2 or whatever, he has double notes. So if you play it exactly as written and like speed it up, you're gonna like sound sloppy because he has like intentional where you double up notes in like a scale run. So it's like working hard, really trying to play it accurate, but you end up sounding sloppy. It's unfortunate. Some of those other runs are amazing though. Watch that Dweezil, the Dweezil interview with Rick Beato, and it's some really cool stuff. Wait, you took some time. Autumn. Oh yeah, Autumn. Yeah. Why don't we talk about Autumn Schenk? What is this? Yeah, just released this past Friday, I want to say. This is all out of my advanced Swiberd book. That's yeah, that's the Bach C minor, the well-tempered clavier C minor, and that's just the left-hand part. That's the boring old left-hand part. I guess it's not that boring. It's pretty good. Bach, of course, is going to be genius no matter what it is. So. Of course, I'm using Swiberd. That's tricky. Yeah, they do. They start off with Van Halen. They go over like his lesson with Van Halen in 1982, and yeah. Thanks, John. And then they go into and talk about the Zappa originals, and it's amazing. It's some of the stuff where Dweezil like really had to take a look at his technique, and he says he still has problems playing some of his dad's stuff. He still has trouble with some of those melodies. And yeah, they're quite the challenge. No, this is Bach, Johann Sebastian. Yeah, that there's a lot, and it sounds kind of like mush if you're not careful, but there's some really great patterns there to challenge you. love that one. Yeah, Dweezil uses those like the 3-cornered Frank Gambale picks. You sat in during Zappa Play Zappa. Yeah, that was back in 2009. Dweezil invited me, and he originally got in touch with me via Brett Garced. Brett Garced said that apparently Dweezil was looking for some help with his hybrid picking, and he said, yeah, I wanted to talk to Mashal about that, so he referred Dweezil to me, and I kind of showed him a few things, some of my Swiberd licks before the concert, before the show, like before sound check, the House of Blues, and it's a shame because that's before I really had Swiberd fleshed out. I had like the sort of a hazy skeletal grasp at Swiberd, but now I know it inside out, backwards and forwards, and moving on to crazy stuff where you do like double. It's called like double Swiberd. And there's all those other sorts of things, but yeah, wish we would have talked about that kind of stuff now, because there's so many other cooler things that. But I mean, it might. I don't know how much it'd be helpful to for Dweezil for playing. His goal was just like to play his dad's stuff, and I hate how I hate how he's using that SG. That's like, man, that's your dad's thing. That's his whole bag. You be your own person. Dweezil used to have, when he was in rock guitar, when he was in magazines, he was in remember the early '90s, and he had a great album called Confessions of a Deprived Youth, and it was amazing. He did a whole album with like Nuno Bettencourt helped him out, and they just said killer song after with killer solo, killer lead. He did a lot of finger tapping back then. He's not doing so much of that anymore. But Dweezil he had all these cool custom graphic guitars. He had this like Madonna guitar was one of his famous ones. He had the Simpsons guitar, like a Simpsons scene, I think, on it. It was really cool. All his his own quirky thing, and now he's like, no, I'm gonna do whatever my dad did. I know it's honoring your dad, but you're already honoring him by going on tour and playing all this music. That's the biggest honor. Why don't you just? Yeah, I think probably Neil Mosier. Did all those. Yeah, they did incredible those custom paint jobs. And I wish he'd get back to that. I don't know if he sold all those or what, but man, that's huge, Dweezil. And he did that. He made a video with his sister singing, with Moon singing, and he was playing this great green Charvel. It was awesome. I love that. This is Madonna guitar. That's great. I hate Madonna sucks now, and she's reaping whatever she sows. Okay, what is this? Diatonic major. You can go so much faster if you just barely move your fingers. I love that lick. That's so cool. Look what you do. Here you go. she'd probably say something like, "Hey, it doesn't matter what you do. If you're still a virgin, none of your music counts." I imagine she'd probably say something like that. Yeah, and see how you can do sixes with Swibrid? And you don't just leave your first finger down. It's actually kind of muting. I didn't say that, Robert. You did, but I agree with you 100%. I mean, what would those think about some what would John Lee Hooker think? Oh, ho, ho, ho. Hey, hey. This kind of human as robot, as asexual troll is, I don't know where it came from. It's so bizarre. It's some, because they have no other way to. They have no concept of hierarchy. Like, no one's better than anyone else. So the only way you can say, oh, well, I'm a celibate dork, and I can control my animalistic tendencies better than you. So there's that. So yeah, Oh, okay. You're gonna have a great life with that kind of attitude. Anyway, what else do we have? Yeah, I wanted to show you this. The Chopin. This is from. Yeah, Madonna would love to get her hands on one of those guys probably right now. Come here. Let me show you something. This is what I learned from Patrick Ewing. Yeah, those people are figuring out, hey, all the Botox and all the plastic surgery doesn't really age well itself. So like someone like Simon Cowell, there's a great Curb Your Plastic Surgery. Well, the Curb Your Enthusiasm meme. The one with Simon Cowell, he's talking with Jeremy Clarkson. Jeremy Clarkson's like, I don't care how I look. I just don't care. It doesn't matter. I'm a dude. It doesn't matter. And Simon Cowell's like, yeah, you don't care about how you look, so I wouldn't have you on my show. You don't care. And I do, and I look great. And he's and then they cut to current day Simon Cowell, and it's pretty rough. Jesus Christ. Yeah, you cared a little too much, and now look at you, you mother. Yeah. I don't know who Madonna looks like. It's once you go down that road, you don't look like anyone else in the history of the earth, because no one else has had, that much surgery, has had that much money. You just look like some sort of alien version of yourself. It's so weird. Yeah, you don't have a wrinkle, I guess, technically. Yeah, you've Botoxed the shit. You've pulled your face taut. You put the, with the pin, clipped your skin back. So, but you just gotta let it go gracefully. Jesus Christ. Yeah, Mickey Rourke. These guys are like, yeah, no, I'm gonna be cool and hot forever. That's just. So just deal with it. You can't, man. Nothing lasts forever. But you know what I was thinking? Know what they need to do? I've solved, I've tried to scream from the rooftops and from my ex account, Twitter. It's like, I've solved death. Some medical science has to perfect the head transplant. Just get a new fucking body. Just like, it's kind of like, why didn't we do that before? Why didn't we? I know it's very difficult. It's going to be, it's not easy at all, but come on, put a man on the moon. You can do a head transplant. You can figure it out. Come on, there's a lot of smart people. Don't waste another second on any other crap. Yeah, just get no. Just take your perfect. Is it a head transplant or a body transplant? It gets kind of weird there. But seriously, it's like, what are we doing, people? Fucking, it would solve cancer. It'd probably solve racism. Think how many people die on the roadways every year. Just have to. It's ridiculous. You could use all those people. All those motorcycle injuries. I mean, I don't want to be macabre and take it lightly, but man. Yeah, but some people, they have a horse riding accident and their body is just worthless. It's like, God, fucking cinch it up, bolt it up, let people live forever. Jesus Christ. Fucking get to work on it now. Your body's ravaged with cancer? Here, this guy just died, this poor bastard, drinking and driving probably. Man. Yeah, I know, yeah, and you don't need to go down that, like, elevated, upload your consciousness and all that. The Elon Musk, they haven't even medical, physics hasn't even figured out what consciousness is, and the physics behind all that. That's still a long way off, probably. But how long have we been prattling on here? Oh my God. Yeah, that lick was so cool. Let me do it again. Okay, so you go. I wonder if that would sound like in Phrygian Dominant. Yeah, think how many. I could really. And there's a guy who talks about these kind of things. God, what's his name? Ask Joe or whatever. His YouTube channel. And he's talked about the head transplant. And this Italian doctor tried to do one. But like medical science was like, no, you can't do that. No, that's not unethical. Don't even, no, you can't do that. Well, fuck off. Let him try. The people sign the papers. Respect their wishes. I mean, this could be a miracle. No, it wasn't Joe Rogan. No, I know. No, it was that guy. Ask Joe. He does great videos. They're really interesting. Man, he's done some amazing. He really go. See, this guy knows actual science. He's got a real average sounding name like Joe Thomas or something. Joe Blow. Meet Joe Blow. Yeah, and man, he's talked about all sorts of things like God, what was that good one? Oh yeah, he's really good with those big like the mysteries like that. Remember that? You guys ever hear about that story that unidentified guy in Australia? What was he called? Like Summit Beach Man or something? He was found on the beach in like 1960 or something, or 1940 something, and then he had a note in his pocket, and they'd never been able to identify who this man is, who he was, and like only until recently I think they have deciphered who this guy was. Oh my God. You're shoehorning in, Mancuso. You're shoehorning him in. Admit it. You're crowbarring him in. God damn you. Any other requests? What should I play? killed Uncle Freddy, and now you want to kill me, right? I listened to Jerky Boys way too much growing up. Yeah, I was thinking EJ. That's so weird you guys mentioned that, because I was thinking more Desert Rose, but you want me to do Cliffs? I think I can do Cliffs. Hold on. Let me get a good... I really need a 6. Oh yeah, let's use the new RG. Here we go. Desert Rose too. Okay, Hannes. As long as you promise never to mention him again. Yeah, this is straight from the Avia Musicom. I changed up a few things here. Here we go. What? I'm out of tune. Hold on. Oh, here we go. I should have done this earlier. Just bear with me. Bear with me. Excuse me. Damn it. So I'm a little bit, I think I'm a little bit sharp or flat. Okay, so where were we? So we're... Let me go to this part. Yeah. Oh, hold on. Oh yeah. Yeah, I ought to try and lock down some of those. I love it. Thank you, Baroque. Thank you, Haynes. That's way easier than what it's like he's trying to play pentatonic or not. But yeah, just do that. Just do three. It's one then three. What about this? That is what a great melody. Great melody. Let's play some of this. Here we go. So. Rose dances. That is a cool run. You see it? Let's try that again. Here we go. You know, the starting point, yeah, well, the thing is, you don't have to play that fast. It doesn't have to be that fast, so you just go. You just got to do that. Yeah, all those fits. And I love this part. That is sweepable, highly sweepable. Thank you, Vanguard. Really appreciate it. Yeah, try and keep it so, right? I don't have to move too much. Yeah, and then the end stuff. I got to be careful. If I get too into it and I do one of those bends, I'll easily break a string. But yeah, that stuff is 25th fret. You can go. Whatever. Okay, all right, we're done here. Check out the book. I think you'll like it. It's how I play all this stuff. Makes it so much easier and more enjoyable. Yeah. All right, I'm getting silly now. Okay, have a good one, everybody, and we'll see you next week. Adios.